What is up, YouTube? Alright, let us get background music. Let's go with this today. And let's do that a little bit. Alright. I want to make the best new player guide possible for this event, so let's do it. I'm shocked how many new players have entered the community, and I want to show them that I can start a new account better than they can. So that's why I'm doing this. Keith, have we talked before? Have you been in here? Welcome, Vittorio, have we talked before? Anyway, welcome, long-time watchers, new watchers, both of you. No, we are not over 16. That's how I look so good still, guys. Vegal, okay. Yes, I accidentally hit delete account. Oh, this is my alt account anyway. Now I know where it is. You know, I think I've mentioned this before, is, I don't remember the exact password, but I know I sent it to Jen before, when I had her babysit my account when I went camping. So I looked through my PMs to Jen to see what my password is. Oh yeah, dude, we're re-rolling for Erdrick. In fact, honestly, we're probably not going to get to play the account today, because I'm re-rolling for 3 copies. The math says that it should average to about 18 hours. But I think we could probably get it done in 14. You're right, Fusion, that's probably a better idea. I should re-roll for EKM. No, we're getting 1 copy of Erdrick, guys. Sorry, I know I'm a little deadpan. Alright. Okay. So, how many gems do we start with right now? 4,300? I mean, that doesn't really matter, but that's a little bit better than normal. Boy, it was nice when we started with 6. I'm going to ignore the 48-hour banners for this account, because it doesn't really matter for players that are going to start later than tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing this for guide making, and, well, I'm not burning stamina refreshes anymore, so what else am I going to stream? There was a while, well, William, there was, when you started, yeah, you started at, like, a really, really good time. I think it was, like, DQ11. And yeah, you could start with 11,000 gems. Or 12,000 gems. Oh, you know what? Remind me. I'm gonna get Erdrick this time, because I was gonna say, remind me after this. I'm actually just gonna record it and I'll put it out. How to re-roll. So that's going to guarantee that I get Erdrick on this poll. Watch it. As a 3-heart Forest Dragon worth rank 8 in Blossom. with what I've seen Tropical doing, Tropical is top 30 in RTA against all the fucking whales with an Awakened 0 Forest Dragon. So I would say that he's worth whatever you can put into him. And it makes me throw up a little bit saying that. Calling for 14 rerolls. I can do 15. Oh yeah, yeah. Parafusion said I need to roll for 6 copies, but as we all know, you need 7 now. Because if you want to beat other people's Max Awaken Erdrix, you need +1 on yours from the whatever they call the Awakening Plus or whatever. The biggest bunch of, not the big. Okay, the game's done a lot of bullshit things. My God, that's what a giant fuck you. And players are like, it's better than nothing. No! No, it's not! It's not better than nothing. Because all these fucking dipshits are now spending gems on agility to get 5 more agility points. Actually, with Fully Awakening, it's at least 6 agility points because you get an extra 25% chase game, so you're kind of over-exaggerating. It's a lot of agility. It can mean the difference. What's up, Peck? Dude, I fucking hate Awakening Plus. It is so goddamn greedy. I just won't, like, look, if I get extra copies of things, I will put it in Awakening Plus. I will never spend agility for 1 more point. I will never spend stamina for 1 point of agility. They win. If you do that, they win. And I mean, that's kind of a joke, but seriously, I mean, they're winning if you actually waste your resources and money on agility points. Alright, so I'm gonna do my my video, how to reroll. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games here today. And today, I think I messed that up. What? No. Alright. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games here. And today, I'm finally just going to make a real quick, simple video, how to reroll. It's very complicated, it's very simple. But if you're a new player, it sounds scary. You don't give a shit about the old account anyway. Like, why are you scared? But, like, people get worried, like, I don't want to do it wrong or whatever. Let me show you exactly how to reroll, okay? You gotta go back to the title screen. So, there's an option within the menu, or you can just hit the, if you're on Android or whatever, you can hit your back button from the home screen. And you come up to this screen, the title screen. Don't press anything, okay? Don't press a thing. Alright, and let me show you on here. Where is... There we go. Alright, this little button down here, Data Management. If you hit anything else, you'll go into the game, and it's terrible, because it takes like a full minute to come back. Don't do it to yourselves. Okay, this button on the right. Delete play data, okay? This is what you want to hit. Doesn't matter. By the way, this actually, if you are switching accounts or anything like that, that doesn't delete your game. If you notice, there was a small button above to the right that said delete account or something of that nature. That is how you actually delete an account. If you have your account backed up through a Square Enix, Facebook, Gmail, etc. If you have your account backed up, as the game will tell you how to do, and prompts you to do, it's not automatic. You'll have to do it. So if you don't think that you did, you didn't. But if your account is backed up, that's only deleting the data from the device, deleting play data. Obviously, if you delete the game, if you delete the account, it's gone. But if you just delete play data, your account is still there. In fact, I just did it myself to start this new account, so... So yeah, this is it. You saw that I was able to skip the tutorial. Once you have gone through the tutorial on your device once, you don't have to do it again. Okay. And important thing, you know, I'm sure you've, if you're watching this video, you've probably already played around in the game. So you'll realize that you, other than skipping through all this stuff, you will have to actually go and pick your gems up from the present box, the gift box, whatever the heck it's called. I think it's a gift box. Oh my god, there's so many things. It's a big time. If you guys are watching this later, there's 2 events and a celebration going on right now. So, good time to start playing DQ Tact. Oh, it is present. It says present here. Alright, so, right up here, present. Alright, you will always have at least 3,000 gems in here. There's often some bonuses. It does change, okay? So it's not always 4,300 gems like I just got. There was a small period where you started with 12,000, and that was really awesome, because it made rerolling really easy. And, now it's not. I mean, it's still pretty easy to reroll, but it was even easier before. You could even chase 2 characters if you were nuts. So, anyway, I'll just show this is all that you guys needed to know for this, so. Oh, we got some orange slimes. That doesn't mean much, but... Oh, we got... Okay, so I'm making this a how-to, so let's skip. Nope, Hell Gladiator. By the way, another thing. If you're watching this, you guys probably already know, okay? I don't care how many S ranks you got on your multi, how many you have in your account, okay? If there's well, there's always a spotlight out. It's usually a good one. You want to start for a spotlight, okay? So... One more time, we're back to the title, or we're back to the, whatever, this screen. We want to go back to the title screen. And most of this is just, this, you can see this only takes a minute or 2. Alright, so, one more time, data management, okay? You can see, that's the account deletion I was talking about, so, once again, just delete playback data on the right, all that. Check the box, click the thing, your data's been deleted. So, thanks for tuning in, boys and girls. That's it. If you're not, if you've watched this but you don't actually know what unit to reroll for, you can join my Discord. Links in the description. You could go to the Reddit if you want to, I guess. Yeah, just ask some other people what the hot new unit is. That's what the advice is for a new player, and they'll tell you way more than you want to know. But if you want to get off to a good start, just ask another player. So, all right, or you can even ask in the comments. I answer some questions in the comments. So, good luck, guys, and I'll be back with more soon for you. Okay, there we go. That was a good one, right, guys? God, I'm so good at this. Do the paid each reroll as well. Parafusion, I'm glad that made it into the video. Thank you. Forcing, yeah, yeah, dude, I think it's so disgusting that they know that... I really, like, in Japan, I bet they really are, like, rolling... Japan's got to have, like, at least 5 whales that are now going to +5 in Awaken Plus on the most meta units. Maybe they're only doing it for the units they know are meta, but I know some of those fuckers are going at least one. The little whales are now only going for +1. Like, you know, so that they can beat out the little whales. The medium whales go for +1, the big ones go for, like, +5. What's up, Taijin? Did they flat out... They didn't give us 10... There'll be 10 tickets in the shop, yeah. The only time they've ever done that is when they completely skipped the shop that I can recall. EKM. Which... Thank God. Like, EKM... At the time it came out... Now, apparently... Game Vision tells me it's different for whales. Which is because... EKM does get a literal fuck ton of agility at max awakening. But if you're not a whale, Extreme Killing Machine is the worst unit to come out since, what, Kirill? You just got off work? Well, dude, I'm re-rolling for hours on end. So, you know, just keep watching the stream and you will be softly bored to sleep. So, you're welcome. God, there's so much shit to scroll through. This is a hard time to reroll. Oh my god, I need to make another video. Worst time to reroll. Too much shit. A waste of time? A waste of time? Are you kidding me? No. No. We're all wasting time, money, and effort in this game. This gives me something to stream at least. I am making this purely for content and for new player guides. So I can have better, more specific advice on what new players should do if they don't actually want to play a game and if they want to go through this. Oh, fuck. I did it. Started clicking the screen. That's why I always tell, like, why do you tell people not to touch anything? Because that's what I do. Every time I'm at the title screen, I start going fucking nuts. Ugh. Reroll, dude. It could, you could start up and just get Erdrick on your first multi, man. It could take you an hour. But I'll tell you, if you started within the last 3 weeks, even a month maybe, if you don't have Erdrick, you probably should. Although, honest to God, I think I was just talking about it in my Discord. I think Erdrick is a different units. Erdrick for whales and Erdrick at One Awaken for free to play and whatnot. Two completely different units. I'll tell you, in regular PvP, like if you're going for like agility, if you're going for a blitz like I always do, Erdrick's a liability. Like you can make him usable against people that don't stack agility if you put agility on your own. But he's got no survivability at One Awakening. Like, I'm still happy that I got him for PvE and stuff. I know he's going to be great and all that. Don't think that he is not the best unit in the game in PvP. In comparison to when Sorrow came out, I'm not saying... First of all, Sorrow does kick Erdrick's ass right now. Be very careful if your Erdrick is anywhere near an awakened Sorrow, like a 3-heart Sorrow on low HP, literally one-shots Erdrick. At least at mine at One Awaken. Because he gets the extra firepower when he's at low HP. So be very careful. Because I was just like, oh, my Erdrick is fine. Next to the Sorrow, like maybe he'll kill something else. And then I took Sorrow to 1 HP. And it was his turn. And he fucking one-shots Erdrick. Because I'm an idiot. Dude, CGM is way better than Erdrick in PvP. Not even close. I mean, Erdrick can be scary. If you don't deal with Erdrick on turn 1, he'll kill you on round 2. But as far as like threats on the battlefield, round 1, Erdrick's a latent threat. But yeah, mine gets, you know, he goes last. He gets killed pretty easily. I know that you can do great things with Erdrick. I know he can be strong. I'm talking about One Awaken, going for you know, a blitz thing like I do. He's a liability. Meanwhile, compare it to when Sorrow came out. Sorrow, look, balance is good, but like, Sorrow was fucking stupid when he came out. He literally had no counter. I mean, he was just stupid. I guess, like, you could say, like, the ability that Dual Magus could counter him. Or, sorry, distract him was good. I was never smart enough for that play. But, yeah, I mean, that's the closest thing you could call to a counter on him. Was that Dual Magus could fool him, his AI. But... Oh, yeah, CGM's us ticket worthy. You know, that's another thing that, like... It depends, though. Like, if you're talking about RTA, 0 or 1 Awaken CGM, he's really, really good, but you can't compete with big boys with him. But then again, that's a lot of things. I don't know. RTA is really making me... I don't know. I'm not going to let it bother me too much. I say as you can see it bothering me, kind of. But you know, I've said this a lot lately, but the value of one awakened new units is not very high if you are going to want to succeed in RTA and things, and in Arena and GVG and stuff. You're honestly better off getting the most value you can on the anniversaries and hoping that you get the right units that blossom. You know, if you got DQ 7 units during this anniversary, you're lucky as hell, because you only have to wait about 2 or 3 months, and they're going to be insane. Dual Magus is... Okay, so Dual Magus is still useful in PvP. It's the PvE utility that sucks if you don't have Fallen Angel either. Oh my god, so long. But yeah, if you guys didn't watch me talking to Game Vision last night, it's fun, you know, in my own GVG matches and watching other people's RTA matches. CGM literally decided a lot of battles. If he hit 3 or 4 units and confused half of them, that was literally the win. And if he didn't, you lost. You know, if your CGM could survive to get off a good attack, that was the win. All right, this one's close. Let's see if this is our Erdrick. Oh, best A rank. Oh, well, this is a keeper. Outbreak, you're a moderator. Can you, sorry, can you take care of that, man? Dude, if you don't hit skip, like, right away on an S rank, a new S rank, that is, you're stuck. It's like, dude, just let me... Yeah. I don't know if that's spam or not. I just don't want anybody in here to find love, so get that out of here ASAP. Delete that link. I don't want anybody in here being happier than me. Thanks, Outbreak. Will says you've only ever gone to pity on Fact, CGM, and Eric when you were new. Oh, is that when you started DQ11? Yeah, I'm not sure if, like, I don't know how many units you've gone on, how many you've got lucky on, but, like, God, 3 times in, what, 5-6 months? That's a lot. But, you know, it's funny. You guys weigh in on me, with me. Like, telling new players, like... I think they still have to realize that they need to be able to go to pity on things before they start. You know, if you've got, like, 4 gems, don't go chase a new unit. But I feel like, especially with the addition now, having Dimension Dragon, Forest Dragon, Gorsby in there... a lot of the other OG units are still great with their Blossom. I don't think there's much of a point in telling people to avoid normal banners, like I would for experienced players. Although then again, you know, the celebrations come with a lot more guarantees, too. It's very, very easy to not get any S ranks other than your 10th stamp. For those that don't know, that think I'm exaggerating, I mean... I've gone 10 stamps and gotten the pity, and that was it. And it wasn't the feature. When I say sorry, I mean like the guarantee on the 10th stamp. Like, it's not common, but it's far from unlikely. You're only gonna average an S rank every 3 or 4 pulls, multis. So you know how averages work. But like a new player right now that starts after the 48s, I would tell him full on go reroll for Erdrick and start Zenlon, I guess. Oh, okay. Here's a good... I mean, for those of you that don't know, that doesn't mean a damn thing in the background. It might guarantee an A. I'm not sure. Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, come on. Give me Erdrick here. I would love to start with Dimension Dragon. Oh, man. Although, honestly, playing... Well... Yeah, I guess I would use it. I don't think we're past... If I made this video in the first year, which I did, basically, I would not have used, extra S ranks other than what I rerolled for. But, starting right now, it's so easy to get multiple S ranks, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're not getting Erdrick. Fuck. Man. Dude, it's so hard not to hit buttons on the screen. I know I say that like every time, but... Yeah, I just didn't feel like RTM tonight. Right now, and I need to look. I think I'm fighting for... I made gold 2. So I think I'm fighting for 3,000 gold and 100 gems. I'm not sure. And I will try. I didn't hate RTM. I think it's going to be... If you hate RTM right now, or your RT... Real time... I hate these changes. If you're not having fun, it will be better when the real thing starts, which is not... So there's one more practice round after this, so don't be fooled. When the real thing starts, there's going to be more ranks. So even though it's still entirely possible to get matched up with whales, hopefully they reach their higher ranks and leave us scrubs to ourselves. Right now, you really can't get too far away from them. Yeah, there's much better uses of time, yeah. Ugh. Loading. You wash your hair? So did I. That's why it's still all wet. Alright. Can I just get Erdrick? God damn it. What a tease, too. The A rank from the general pool I'm missing. Gold man. I'm missing 4... 4 A ranks. And I still have 2, I have 2 A rank meeting tickets. So if I got the general pool one, and then one of the 3 that I'm missing, I could have all the A's, which would make me, you know, a winner. Oh, I just did it again. Made it to Plat 5? Been difficult to find time for it? Yeah. Yeah, that too, man. This is, look, I mean, it really depends on your time zone, but, like, if it's gonna stay with these 3 2-hour blocks, even if you have time, it's like, if you don't have a life, like, that's one thing's always go, like, there's so many times where I'm sitting around jerking off, at these times, wishing I had something to do. But when it's forced, it's like, all right, be ready. It's 6 p.m. You need to be glued to your phone if you want to be able to compete. I hate it. Yeah, there's nothing you can gain. I don't know if you can roll. You might even be able to roll back. I don't know if that would lose you prizes or not. So, if you're not having fun in Plat 5, you should probably just give up. They haven't, as far as I know, they haven't announced any prizes for more points or anything like that. So, there will be a shop with the RTA, but they haven't launched it yet. This is just for gold and dick measuring. And I know I use that term a lot in like PvP because I think it's funny, and it's true there too, like a regular arena. This is literally pure nerd dick measuring. That's all. After Plat 5, you won. That's it. You're done. I would imagine that for a lot... Look, I'm not saying every whale is an asshole, but I think a lot of it is... I can beat noobs. It's like, can you guys just let other people get Plat 5? Like, why are you just fighting each other for a leaderboard right now? Yeah, you're fighting for nothing after Plat 5. Alright, here we go. Erdrick. Come on, pal. Oh, dude. Oh, God. This is fun. Beats the old days of rerolling. I'm not sure what you're talking about, I think rerolling's always been like this, hasn't it? Is there a particular change you're talking about? Or do you mean like trying to get more than one unit? Oh, yeah. Well, that's, I mean, dude, I know, like, some people get it right away, but, like, you know, there's not a lot of advice in the community, and, the community in this game, it's close-knit now, but, you know, it's not great. Like, I wish our Reddit was better, because I think that's a good place for, like, simple new player advice, and it's really, you know, it's run by, you know, fascists, and, there's just not very active. But anyway, I wasn't smart enough to realize, like, oh, go for a spotlight. Other than when Dragonlord came out, we didn't really launch with a spotlight. I mean, there was Killing Machine, but that was different and didn't really count. I don't think there was really, other than like really caring about the leaderboard and stuff, there was no reason not to re-roll for Dragonlord. So I think I I felt like I was giving in at the time and playing it safe, but I really think that was just the smartest option. Oh, what am I doing? Marcos Muhammad, welcome. I think I saw you in my comments as a new player. I don't think you're the Marcos. So if you ever hear people complaining about Marcos, it's not you. Yeah, people wanted White King more than Killing Machine the first month, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sitting through that. Okay. Alright, while I'm just doing the reroll, I gotta go do something. I'm getting a call from nature, so I think I'll still be able to stream. Otherwise, sorry. What's up? Ugh. Alright. Damn it. Thought that one might be it. Oh, you're in the Discord now, Marcos? Good. Glad to hear, bud. So, if we talked and you have, like, the same name in there, there's been a lot of new people, and I have a pretty bad memory on certain things. I remember conversations, and I forget who I have them with. I'll have to find it out. I'll figure you out. Yeah. When you want somebody to figure out who somebody is, when you want a guy fingered out, that's me. I will finger you out. By the way, I gotta make a video about the DQ7 units. I think they're exciting, and also, I'm pretty sure that the information that was on the Reddit, I remembered what they put on there, and I think it was pretty off what's on the database. So some of them are better, some of them are worse. I think Ruff is going to be stronger than I thought, because I thought his new ability was typeless, but the database is saying that it's whoosh, which is pretty good for me. Oh my god, finally. There we go. Alright. So, I think I might edit this video into a guide. So, I don't know. I might just start talking, and it'll be like segments that I cut out. So if it sounds like I'm in a video, it's because I am. I don't know. I don't really know what to do it though, because I don't want to edit a whole lot. Well, anyway, so we finally got what we wanted from rerolling. We've got our copy of Erdrick, so now we can finally play the game. This took me a little over 40 minutes, but that was me streaming and whatnot, and screwing up a couple of times going back to the menu by mistake. So right now we've got 1,300 gems, and let me see, we have a bunch of beginner missions to go through. You will do these passively, but you can see we're going to get stamina herbs, skip tickets, that's what these blue things are, skip tickets, some experience scrolls. This will help us out a lot. That's pretty easy to get. Just beat the experience quest one time. That unlocks pretty easy. Same thing with gold in the gold quest. We're going to get a lot of rank up materials for doing rank up 5 times, which you're going to need to do anyway. Yeah, so you're going to get a lot of the things that you need to rank up to, I think, like S4 pretty easily. And you could see the top of this, when you do all of these things, you get a Dark Lord / Hero Meeting Ticket S. That will let you pick from a pool of basically, well, yeah, it's older Hero and Dark Lord units. Some of those have been blossomed recently, so there are a few very strong choices in there. So, to answer your question preemptively, which unit do I choose? Don't choose it yet. Okay, when you get it, wait. Especially during this anniversary right now, they're not calling it an anniversary, but it basically is. During the celebration, wait until you're done with all the celebration pulls, okay? If you don't have Malroth, get Malroth. Wait, sorry. Okay. Zoma, Malroth, Hargan. In that order. If you don't have Zoma, get Zoma. If you don't have Malroth, get Malroth. If you don't have Hargan, get Hargan in that order. So, that's it off the top of my head. Again, join a Discord, ask some questions if you want to be more sure. You know, show your box off. You will probably have special missions depending on when you start. This is from the last gold event. We're gonna get another one for DQ3. This probably won't be up for a lot of you, but there will be a special mission with Part 2 of Dragon Quest III event. And this is where they show off campaigns. Right here. So there's double experience in gold right now. Great time to get grinding for the next few days. Alright. Anyway, that's enough of that. Alright. And so we've got we've got this. We got our anniversary ticket. See, are we gonna get anything to help us during a quest? Well, we're gonna get some. Oh, we're gonna get a couple of somethings. Yeah, we're gonna keep these pulls right in here. We want to see pulls, especially when there's 2 rainbows. Lionheart, one of the least exciting things to get on a new account right now, I would say. Still useful, but yeah. Especially since he doesn't get his 3rd movement till Awakening 1. I would say that he's good to have on a new account, but at Awaken 0, with only 2 movement, he's definitely going to be... I would probably rather have a lot of A ranks than him. Alright, will this one help us? Never used Ashlyn. Probably not going to help us that much. Maybe. Okay, we're done. Good chance this will help us more than both of those. Nope. Wow, these are some bad units to pick up. That's okay, that was free. Didn't cost us anything. Alright, and then I think we have one that's just a straight up... just one general pool S unit. Oh, well, we get one whopping ticket here. We'll pull that. They did update this banner, by the way. It should have the first 21 units. They did include Spooky Valencia and Santa Cristalinda on it. Okay, so we're getting at least a gold flip here. No joke. It could be better than all of the S ranks that we pulled so far, other than Erdrick. And it's not. Swings and misses all around. Which, you know what, is good, because, I mean, I want to show how easy it is to get started, and they're not giving me anything extra here, so, yeah, everything in here has the same chance, but you can see that they now have Lionheart, Queen Slime, Dread Dragon, yeah, so, they have Spooky and Santa in here, too, so, yeah, everything that was supposed to be in there, everything that was in there at the JP one year, put it that way. Oh yeah, what did I want to look at? Draw rate. Yeah, still the same there. Still, so that's the OG 13. Really, no reason to do that banner. All right. So let's see. Maybe we can get a good Blossom unit here. That'd be nice. Do we get Blossom anything yet? Okay. That's right, this is the guaranteed rainbow. I was like, oh, it's gold. I'll get an A. Maybe I can get like a living statue or Colossus or... Dude, come on. Wow. It's like, no, we could tell that you rerolled, so you're going to get shit. You're going to have shit, and you'll like it. That's alright. Hot Garbo, yeah. Alright. Oh, we got a hero quest. What hero did I get? Because Erdrick doesn't have a hero quest. I got a hero? So, let's see what we got. What do we... Oh, I got Ashlyn. That's right. Alright, so this is our starting box right here. Let me see. What am I gonna do? You know, let's go edit party. Obviously, we're taking Erdrick. Okay. I guess Lionheart and her. I'll take... This guy's gotta have 4 movement, right? Yeah. Dark Claws. Oh, these are such bad attacks. I think. I don't know. I've never looked... I know that he's not good. Are there, like, B ranks that I want more? What do I want? Slime Knight that I can get his A rank skill on? Christ. I mean, I guess we'll just take him. I'm gonna take him off for the A. We can't even do the hero quest, really. Alright, so here's our starting party. Okay, is everybody still here? I'm sorry, I think my internet went poopy. You're back. All right. No, it was my internet, I guess. What's up, Daniel? New account. Just for making content, something to stream tonight, and also so I can give more precise advice towards new players what to do as they advance through the game. To feel young again, yes. Alright. So, very exciting. Make sure you guys start asking, like, questions or chatting about the event or whatever, because you guys know I don't know how to talk to myself without a topic, so... Whatever stupid questions you guys have, bring them up. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and read Discord. Look at your stupid questions in Discord. Alright, level 4. We're getting there. What are the best blossoms for new players? God, there's so many choices here. Honestly, it just depends on what you get. I've never thought about the best blossom. I guess if you were done with all of the celebration pools, or celebration polls, if you want to include the Dark Lord ticket stuff, then Melroth, I guess. I guess it's supposed to be Zoma. Yeah, Zoma's going to be really good to have next week. You know, although the thing against Zoma, I don't think his tree is normal either. I think Zoma has a different tree, a different skill panel. I think Zoma might need too many mats for a new player. So I think I'll actually stick with Zoma. Or, Melroth. King She Slime and Queen Slime even more so are good. Although here's the thing, well, okay. You can guarantee yourself King Slime with the retry banner. Queen Slime though is now one of 29 general pool units. Yeah, like I said, it really depends on who you get, who is a good. But yeah, either of the slimes, the S-rank slimes are a good blossom. Let's see. Broken at Max Awaken. I have not really seen what he's done. I don't know how much is based on his firepower and how much is based on his freezing wave. Even older players struggle with mats. Only the ones that don't listen to me and don't farm Iris. Those are the only ones that struggle with mats. That said, I literally used my last inorganic rank 6 mat today. Whatever they are. What are they, spheres? Is it spheres for rank 6? The ones from hard mode. I had 15 and I had to farm one more. So I have 0 inorganic spheres right now. Although I think I could have bought one from a shop. I could have bought one from the gold shop. I wasted 10 stam today. Oh my god, I wasted 10 stam. I could have just bought it from the Golden Sands shop. Fucking scrub. Uninstall. Oh, I'm bottlenecked by Iris all the time, but like, here's the thing, I farm Iris, and then I just make sure that I'm not like stupid and only farm one family rank the whole time, family material or something. Because there was a really long time where that was never, ever, ever even close to an issue for me. And then rank 8 happened. And I did have enough. I made sure to keep my amounts of family materials equal. Which isn't technically right. I mean, you should probably look at your box and stuff and go, I've got twice as many inorganics as dragons. Or honestly, you could just look at the family ranks and try to keep it proportional. But anyway, I was just simple. I just went with equal amounts of everything, and when I ranked up all of my Battle Road units to rank 8, it's like, wow, I only barely had enough. I'm like less than 100 on this now, and I always had hundreds. So, and then the next the triple mat campaign started, so it was good timing. But like when I hear about people going to the actual like the limited time gold shop, like not the Golden Sands event shop, like the gold shop, I'm sorry, okay? If you're buying anything there other than the helmet and what was in there? There was a helmet and there was some the temporary stamina herbs. I think I think I bought the crystals too, the iridescent crystal. Is it for rank 8? I think I bought the rank 8 items in there for 10,000 each. Those 3 things. Okay, I know these are fighting words. I think you're an idiot if you spent any other gold in that shop. If you decided to sacrifice gold for not waiting, you know that you did. You know what you did. You made a choice. That's fine. It's a game. But like, if you think it was the best strategy to buy things in there just because you had extra gold, oh my god, it makes me so angry to even think about it. That gold shop was a fucking trap. Hopefully, this is who I'm doing it for, Tropical. It's the little guys like you. so that you can learn how to play this game. And a lot of you guys think that I'm teasing Tropical Vision, but he doesn't know how to play Dragon Quest Tact. He only plays Arena, so this is how you start off in PvE. You know, you reroll for a unit, and you start getting rank mats. And here's the thing, like, when there's campaigns going on, you can even pre-farm your rank materials. Instead of just only having... instead of having farm them each time you get a new unit, you could actually have them ahead of time. Alright, ready for Arena. I got my Awaken 1 Draki. You know what? If I can get Kassizzle on him, he might be better than my Great Troll. Emerald rank mats drawn! No! Oh, dude. If you just farmed Iris like a good player, you'd have literally capped on those. Actually, you know, Emerald might be the only one I never capped. I think I only hit like 8,800 on Emerald. Oh, you know, there's one other exception for gold. I do buy the lowest, the green, blue, white, and red stones. I buy those. Although I don't need to do... For a long time I bought those with gold. It's not necessary anymore. That was the right choice. It does look a lot cooler, so... Alright, I gotta go make sure that I get this, small experience scroll here. Is that what it is? Oh, yeah. Hashtag winning. Oh my god, that did 4 HP, and I can actually see it. I could see the health bar go down from 4 HP. Dude, and what... Look. I don't, like... That option, that shop, that trade-in was put in there for the dumbest of players. For the dumbest of players that scouted, but did not play in Dragon Quest Dai. I don't know how easy it was to get the Dragon Quest ores, but I know that my account has a lot of extra ones. That is literally a self-destruct button on the account for anybody that started after Dragon Quest Dai. Like, I don't know why he did it. Like, we all know that there's somebody in my Discord that traded in 7 of their orbs into that shop. I think he knows what he's doing, and I don't know why he would do that. It was stupid. But still, like, what is the purpose of having that there still? It's a self-destruct account. It's a account self-destruct button. It's just stupid. The chat... Okay, so, like, for the first few chapters, like, most of the first 10 chapters, most of the treasure chests are junk. But near, like, after, like, chapter 9 or 10 or so, the vast majority of the chests and pots are mini metals. So, if you don't have them, go get them. Yeah, that's the thing. Lost, I think he knows gacha. I mean, he's a gamer. Like, yeah, he's dedicated. Like, I think we all know what I'm talking about here. I'm not trying to insult him. I think he's one of the no-lifers. Like, he is one of the guys that, like, is dedicated to playing and whatnot. And even for him, he, like, made the mistake of doing it. So it's not just like slack-jawed casuals that can do something like that. I think it's because he would assume that no game like this would put a button in there that was that bad. Like, I like it's an account self-destruct button. Yes, fart. I quit. I lost my account, and I figured rather than just waiting 3 weeks to see if Square might fix it, I'll just start a new account. I lost both of my accounts, actually. That's why I have to do a fresh one. Dude, I forgot to... I don't think I could have made that turn 1 anyway, so... Here we go. Okay, as long as I can get there turn 2. I love the casters that get nothing until they're level 30. Ashlyn has nothing other than basic attack. Can she restore other people's HP? I know that this is nothing, but there we go. No, I'm only kidding, James. No, I'm just doing this to be able to tell new players what to do more precisely. Oh, dude, your account actually went... What did it go to the delete, account delete? I think you have to, like, check a box in something. I'm not saying it's impossible to do in your pocket, but it's more than one button push. I've never actually hit delete account, but I know that to delete your play data, you have to check a box and hit yes, like, once or twice. I can't remember if it's just once or twice, but... There's a few clicks involved, one of them involving a little agreement box, so... A double confirm that, yeah. Is event open yet? Okay, yeah. Alright. So, once again, I think I'm going to talk like I'm doing in a video here. I think I'm just going to, like, edit around it and cut out all the bad, and the good will be my beginner video. Anyway. Alright, so we've completed Chapter 1, and that has unlocked event mode for us. I don't think event mode is unlocked at the beginning. Right now, you can see we've got a handful of events right now. A lot of you will miss the Festival's Eve if you're watching this after the 27th. But, you know, I will actually show this. There are 2 good A ranks in here for us. And you can see that this stage only has a 1000 CP requirement. The last one has a 3000 CP stage. And I can tell you from experience that this one, the first stage, even though this is Chapter 2, the first stage is also only 1000 CP. Now, that doesn't mean much, but I'm just telling you it's easy. Our level 9 team, which is nothing in this game, is already 3300 CP. And we even have some experience scrolls, but it's just not necessary. So I'm going to beat this stage, and it's nothing. It's going to run on auto, and it will give me a copy of Hellion. See you, Vito. Marcos, I'll get there, yeah, I'll get there soon. Like, right after this. I just, I'm gonna want to show people, like, yeah, now I got this unit, I'll put it in my party and whatnot. Thunder Flash. Boy, I can't wait till I have enough MP to cast that twice. Mages auto-attacking. God. Lionheart is one of my better party members. It's so sad. Alright, and now that we very easily cleared this mission on auto, oh, and that rewarded a decent amount of XP. Well, for low-level characters. Let's see. Not only do I get the normal stuff here, some first-time clear gems, reward, gold, and stuff, you will always get a copy of Gold Lion the first time you beat the stage. Getting the additional copies is more RNG, and you're going to want to farm a harder stage for that. Definitely would be crazy to do it on this stage on easy, really. But yeah, now you have one copy of him. So when I go through the rest of these, I can get the other. But before that, I'm actually going to jump over. And if you're watching this over on after the 27th of October, that won't be an option. But in DQ3, you can go to Chapter 1. This is another 1000 CP stage. And you can see... let me see. No, sorry. Not here. Alright, so I'll cut back to this. He's actually a first clear reward on the harder stage. But that is also... That's only 2500 CP. That should be easier than the Golden Sands, so I'll come back when I get him. I have a feeling I'm never actually going to edit this and make it a thing, but I might. I don't know. I'm very lazy, and editing is kind of a pain. Mini medals. Here's the so you're gonna get mini medals passively, but I think that there's probably a lot of players that don't really think about the mini medals at all, or when you look at that list, you think, oh, well, none of these matter to me. Like, the first rewards for, like, up to 30 and 40, they don't matter. And there's no orbs on here till I think it's, like, 70. But if you just get them as you're going, which is almost no effort, you have to remember to take it off auto and open the chest. That's it. That's all. If you keep doing that, around the end of normal story, you're gonna start getting orbs from it. And if you do that, you can fully rank up 3, 4, 5. I don't remember. You can get your party fully ranked up to two orbs per S rank in your main party, without having to dip into Reminiscence, most likely. Because that's like I was debating with Jen a month or two ago. It's like, oh, just go into Reminiscence and get those. I'm like, no. Wait on Reminiscence, because it was a really good idea to wait on Reminiscence before, with them still being full stamina. I'm like, you don't need to spend stamina on Reminiscence. Just get your goddamn mini medals, and you'll have enough for your party. If you can... And then it's easier to make it through hard mode, and you get more orbs there and more mini medals there. Same with parts 2 and 3. So, I don't think parts 2 and 3 are actually hard to get through at all. I think they're easier than chapters 16 through 18. I don't remember. Mario and Rabbids game is out. Oh, okay. Well, enjoy that. I didn't get into the first one. I think Vegal is relatively new, so he probably just got lucky. I mean, you know, I got 2 Corvuses and 6,000 gems yesterday, so... I don't remember when he started. It very well could have been during, but Vegal seems like a good guy. Pulled on Diamond Slime 5 times yesterday. Got 4 copies of them. 1 Corvus, 1 Zoma, 1 Old King Mortimer. Maybe luckiest I've ever been. Dude, fuck you. That's really good, man. Alright, so here's that last stage we needed. Just autoing it. Didn't even bother setting up. She's resistant to zap. We're screwed. Just bit my cheek. Ugh, hurry up. No! It healed. I should really just take control of this, but... Oh. Alright. That's all. That's all the helping I'm doing. Alright, so we beat it. I had to beat her with basic attacks because my party still sucks. I have done nothing other than Chapter 1 and these event stages. Oh, that was not... Oh, that was only Part 4, wasn't it? That was only Episode 4. Was that not Episode 5? Do I not have the S rank yet? Oh, I have to fight Erdrick. But I get Erdrick. Oh, but I can't use Erdrick. Oh, I forgot. I was going to put him in my party. Yeah. So, here you can see we've made it up to Chapter 1, Episode 4, where we have to fight Erdrick. But we... sorry. We get Erdrick to fight with us. That means you can't use your own Erdrick. So, usually when there's a guest, they're pretty strong, so I think this is just going to be an auto win. But yeah, we'll get our Robin Hood the first time we beat this. So, you can also, if you notice, I put the Gold Lion in our party. I forgot to do it before, though, so he's still level 1. So, he will be a little bit weaker than the rest of our super weak party. By the way, at any time, I could go spend some experience scrolls on my party. I have at least a couple of small ones, which would be a lot of experience at this level. If you were to buy almost any package, almost any of the paid gem packages come with experience scrolls, you could do that to cheat. I'm not necessarily telling you to go spend, but if you bought any of those packages, some of them are a good deal right now, and they almost all come with experience scrolls in it, so... You can make this even more trivial than it already is. Oh yeah, Erdrick's gonna just one-shot the boss here. Because our party, they have their weakest abilities, and they have no MP, so they can use them once, for the most part. But yeah, there's Robin Hood. And yeah, see... He was within range, my Lionheart, but he's out of MP, so can't do a thing. And Ashlyn doesn't even have an attack yet. So she has basic only. There we go. So now we have our second free-to-play unit to put right into our team, and this one is an S rank, who, after you get going, will be pretty easy to farm to max awakening. So he will be pretty useful. So now, well, I'll go on after we get the next one. I'll cut back when I've got the golden cactus, or whatever it's called. There we go. It's a popular stream tonight for just doing not much. Welcome. Is there anything worthwhile at the end of this chapter? I forget. No, just that. And honestly, that's probably 5,000. I don't know if we're ready for 5,000 CP without me spending scrolls. So I'll have to come back. I'll have to level up and come back in like 10 minutes. Okay, so we're going to get rid of Ashlyn. And that Great Troll sucks. He just never has the range to do anything worthwhile, so. And I'm not doing this just because they farm. I really think that I think the Lion's definitely going to be better than the Troll. And then I'll replace the Dark Cub with the Golden Cactus, at least for a while. Sorry, I hate seeing notifications. Oh, Malcolm was in the Discord. He got called out for his place in Artsy Real-Time Arena. And he says that his in-game name is still Master. So, every time you see a Master in-game, assume it is Malcolm. That's what I would take from that. Wow, the Lion levels up fast. Maybe it's... Do A's level faster than S? I forget. You fought the imposter, he was good? Oh yeah, obviously a whale. Was that also... I think that was also an Arena Watch member, wasn't it? Oh, it's the same. I forget. It's just because I've had this... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's, I've had some of these guys in for different stages. That's all. I forgot. Lion's been in for two levels. Yeah. Although, actually, it changes at the end. So yeah, the beginning they're all the same. But whenever they get into, what is it, like ranks? I don't know if it's like the end of rank 5, but when you start leveling them past the caps on rank 5, they start having different having different experiences. That's why your S ranks will hit level 100 before your A units will. Actually. What the fuck? I'm out of MP now. My units are all stupid. Slap fighting. Oh no, I'm fucked. He healed for 80. No. Oh my god, these stages are getting expensive. These are 5 stamina now. I think once we start farming the normal story, I think I'm gonna like bring up the info on the DQ7 units, and we can talk about those if you guys feel like it. Probably be like another 5 or 10 minutes or so. Because I'm very interested in them, and obviously grinding's gonna be pretty mindless. You guys can give me your feedback, and I'll tell you what I think about them, because I think they're pretty exciting. I also have not looked at Shiva and Ifrit. They seem to be on the database now, so... Well, they are on the database. I thought they were still a few days away from releasing, but they're out. The Blossoms seem to be live now in JP, so... By the way, if anybody's interested, if you've used the database and you enjoy it, you might consider going to Voice's Patreon. The link is on the database, and being a patron, because this tool is amazing. I'd give it a 7 out of 11. What was that? Dude, I forget what I'm talking about as soon as I say it. The database or the Blossoms? Alright, I'm going to open my present box, because I think after I get the golden cactus, I'm going to do... If I've got 3,000 gems, then I'm going to go do another pull. On the 3.0 banner. I'm leaving the 48s right alone. I know that it's a good idea to pull on the 48s. This is advice I'm giving for a player starting before November 16th. Yeah, when I go back to, when I start farming the story, I'm going to, oh, only 2580. When I go back to farming the story, I figure I'll pull up the thing about, well, we got Shiva and Ifrit. I'll look at them. I've literally not even peeked at either of those. And, then we can check out, the Dragon Quest VII Blossoms. Dude, this... Oh, I forgot it. Ugh. God, so stupid. Can they put meaningful rewards in here? Ugh. Alright. We'll use some stamina gems. Or, gems for stamina. Oh, these guys are tough. All right. I'll be back again, guys. Sorry. All right. Is it better to use gems than herbs? On this as a throwaway account, yeah. Well, you know what? I should have just used the herb. You're right. Um, I would say if you want to get as far as you can, as fast as you can in this game, on a new account, yes, use your gems for refreshes. Where I am, unless there's a really special campaign going on, I would say not to use your gems for refreshes. Anyway. Alright, so I just beat the stages for the Golden Cactus. You can see I still have not put any experience scrolls at all into my team. All I did was beat Chapter 1 of the main story and the event missions that I've shown off so far. And now I've got my second free-to-play A rank. So, we are ready to go destroy main story. There's really no reason to keep going with the event right now. Oh, we are going to have enough to do our summon. Yeah. Alright. Actually. Alright. So we've got enough here for our first multi since our reroll. And you can ignore these first couple banners. All of this advice is good up until the 16th, basically. Although if you are starting close to that date, you won't have very much time. But you will want to spend your gems in the beginning on this banner right here. Which looks just like this one, but this is the one that you get tickets for to do 9 times for free. You'll get 1 each day up until the 16th. So if you start after the 7th, you won't get to do all of them. But, and then the last one is the same thing, but the very 10th ticket is guaranteed to be an S rank. You could whiff on all the other ones. This one, though, besides the fact that there are a lot of good units in here, and you'll be able to use all of them as a new player, you can look right here, okay? View the scout stamp, you want to view that. You get a guaranteed S rank on the 1st, 4th, 7th, and then the 10th one here, if you look at this is actually 3 guaranteed S ranks. The last 3 units are all guaranteed to be S ranks. And then as well, this is also very important. You might not realize it right now. Why would you? The 2nd and 5th multi each give you an iridescent orb. These are vastly, they're very important. Bad with words. Yeah, they're the most limited resource in this game, basically, literally. Yeah, never waste iridescent orbs, because that's how you get to max rank. So we will do this. So we are going to get at least 1 S rank. So by doing all 10 of these tickets, or all 10 of these stamps, all these 10 multis, because it's once only, so 10 times only, you will be guaranteed at least 6 S ranks, and you're probably going to get more. Oh, yeah. Oh, except he is awful. But it's a free S rank, and he'll blossom someday. He'll be useful someday. Not now. He's not useful now. He might be better than something I've got on my team. Hard to say. They are really giving me the worst S ranks, though. This is not... If you followed my advice, what I'm using in-game right now is not a superpower account. Like, this is not... Oh, yeah, Chase Games showed that you can do that, but he started with all the best units in the game. I can assure you, I am not. This account, other than rerolling for Erdrick, has handed me 0 gifts. Until now! Until this! Until I get... Oh, he actually is amazing. Yes, this is a win. This is a win. Alright, so that's good. Now that's a unit that you can get with your beginner mission ticket as well, so later on you might see some gameplay of me showing how good he is. It's going to take a while though, so anyway, back to story. That's right. I'll do this. Too many CGM. What is he, weak to stun or something like that? First of all, I think Hargan's faster than CGM. Or at the very least, if it's close, if one of them has the edge, you're more likely to have Awakenings in Hargan than CGM, so your Hargan's probably going to outspeed players of the same level of you, of Hargan, or of CGM rather. But Hargan's really hard to take down. It's not just about his damage, it's the fact that the first 2 times Hargan drops below 50% HP, he's going to heal half of his HP. This motherfucker's going to be hard to take down. Oh, bounce? That's true. But, he's still messing up everything else along the way, so... Orgodomir here heals too. Yeah, Orgodomir is going to be... I think Orgodomir, the Blossom, is going to be really strong. Keep in mind, he does have pretty bad HP. I don't want to say too much about Orgodomir being amazing. I think he's going to be, but, you know, we can't say for sure. He counter heals for 1,200 apiece? Jeez, I don't know how the hell that works. Please nerf before it happens, yeah. Dude, this shit's intentional. That's how it gets you to spend. Alright, so now that we have beaten... we've gotten partway through Chapter 2 at least. You unlock rank up quests, so you can go down to Adventure. And you can see, down here, now finally accessible, is the rank up quest. Now you've got some of your beginner mission tickets... some of your beginner special missions will reward you for doing this. And you're going to want to do them anyway. You can also get some player experience from repeating these. So you'll want to do this at the very least for that. And actually, you probably won't come back to these beginner level of rank up quests after that. You'll be farming higher missions later. So just do... You need to run them each 3 or 5 times for the player experience quests. You can see those in the missions tab. So it's pretty easy to figure out. You can see, though, I did add Hargan to my party, and both of the Golden A ranks. Although, if you guys start after the Golden Sands event is gone, they're pretty easy to replace. And again, you know, I've only done one extra multi, so even if, you know, if you're just starting off and you're like, well, I don't have an extra S rank or whatever, you will, okay? You can do what I'm doing so far easily with B and C rank units even, added to your starter unit. I believe Erdrick could solo most of what I've done so far, so really no worrying at this point. Let's see. Might kind of go back and forth here on this stuff, but I want to do this. I don't know. That's probably pretty hard to read like that, so keep it like that, I guess. So let me see. We're looking at Shiva here. She gets... So they renamed these Final Fantasy spells and stuff. So Crack, they're gonna call it Blizzard or something like that. Cool, neat. Okay, T-shape, moderate breath, crack damage, occasionally paralyzes. It's 72 mana. Alright, Yeah, so that's going to be pretty weak. But, yeah, decent chance of paralysis. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Let me see. She is, she's a Dark Lord type. Okay. By the time she comes out, I'm going to say Master Rank 77 on her. This is a lot of HP for an A rank, I believe. 1066? Movement 2. Wisdom 419 is good. 504 Agility is really strong. This could be... I haven't even looked at the third ability. This could be a good defense unit. So, you know, if you want this to paralyze, that's not a good enough chance without being able to go up to a guarantee, but for a defense unit, this could be good. She's a spellcaster. She's not a debuffer. Cause a large amount of crack spell damage to all enemies within range. Occasionally lowers crack resistance for 3 turns. Okay. Now, what kind of... So this is spell. So she got spell and breath. 490. She's got 420 wisdom. Does that make sense? Just hit. Did I do that right? Yeah, because that's not much. There must be something I'm missing then. That or it's really weak. I don't know. I don't normally look at that stuff, so... sorry. What let's see. Stam capped you? Yes, I hate being stam capped. I'm gonna make a video still. I don't know about Shiva and Ifrit, but... Let me just keep this going. She's Omega. I don't know which one is gacha and which one is free to play. Oh, 553 if they're neutral. That's right. So that's still not going to be great. So you're still only looking at a little over 800 on Brilliant. Even A ranks do better than that now. I mean, that's not taking any other modifiers into... Okay, no, okay. She's gonna get Crack Force. MP Restore? And 5% on... The, raises Agility by 20. Huh. If this is the gacha... Well... Probably is the gacha with the crack. Awaken 3 and 5 are weak. I know MP regen is nice, but this is not a unit I want MP regen on. Okay, Ifrit. Another Dark Lord. Yeah, I think it'll be higher than 37 when it comes out, but let's place it. So, this is about the same HP, right? 1071? I know the picture's not up there. Trust me, this is Ifrit that we're looking at. 542 attack. That's good. 427 is respectable. Movement 3. Increases own attack, power, and... This is attack and defense, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. That's, you know what? That's a good thing to stack. He can stack his own attack and defense. I like that. That's really useful. So yeah, I've got the picture cut. Don't feel bad, Fart. I know that pictures are how you get around most of your reading difficulties. Now all you've got to rely on is sounding out the letters. If it's the farmable one. Okay. Okay, randomly deals 40% frizz damage to enemies. Rarely lowers frizz resistance for 3 turns. So 40 times... This is 200. That doesn't seem great to me. It's not bad. You know, but this probably has 85% accuracy or something. Oh, no, okay, so it's still full hit rate. So, this hits, I mean, for a B rank ability, this hits well. Especially if this frizz resistance, like, if this is a big boss, putting frizz resistance, lowering his frizz resistance is probably pretty darn good. Large amount of frizz attribute spell damage. Yeah. Creates a lava mass that deals 300 damage within range. Affects friends and enemies. This is... The database does not always... this is not faulting. The database sometimes doesn't get everything. Okay, so yeah, they're getting a lot more casual with this. This is it is a spell. Sorry, it's a spell, but it's going off attack power according to the move. So let's see. So about 3/4 of attack plus 28. So. It's not... The damage on it's not going to be great, but it's going to leave big damage tiles, so... Let me see. So, gets the 3rd move from Awakening 1. 5% HP when hit by an enemy. That's like half of Dragon Scale. When you attack, increase attack power by number of enemies attacked. Oh, okay, so... He builds up... this guy will be good for PvE. I don't see him being much else. Okay. I'm going to put that back up, but I'm about to do another thing to edit around. He's a scrawny little bean, yeah. Yeah, there have been a couple of images of him. I'm like, yeah, I mean, he does play a teen in this game. That's why I like, I know they take liberties when they translate things, but, you know, when they make a book into a movie, but, like, Game of Thrones, like, all of the Starks are teenage. I think Robb Stark is, like, 15 in the beginning. He's 18 tops when he's at war. Think about an 18-year-old with a sword now. Like, I know, like, I don't know, like, you know, colonial era and stuff. Like, you were the head of a household at 18. Like, your dad died 10 years ago, and you were the man of the house. Now an 18-year-old can barely wipe their own ass. Oh, the DQ3 started on his birthday. That sounds familiar. I didn't remember. Oh, come on, guys. Hurry up. Does Cactus just only have, like... he must have one of the really shitty first abilities. I'm just doing this for content, so that I can do a better new player's guide. Alright, so you can see here I have done all three of these. They have 2 stages available right now. I did all 3 of those. Now something important is to come here to missions. Okay, this the little button down here in the lower right above guilds. Don't worry about guilds yet. And you'll see, you know, you're going to get a lot of these in the beginning. They're fairly obvious. I'm not really going to go over them. You can see that doing a lot of these things will give you player experience, and accept these things slowly. Like when you've been doing story a long time, come back and get your experience slowly, because if you go up multiple ranks at once, you're gonna stay stamina capped until you spend all that. And it's really not the end of the world, but if you wanna not waste all your stamina, make sure you don't get, like, I'm wasting stamina by collecting those right now, but I needed to be able to show you something. Well, for example, look here. Do you see this little magnifying lens right here? Alright, some of these, every time you clear them, you get a higher version of it. This one's for guild contribution points. And it will show, they do have a cap eventually. So it'll show you what you get in the future. What we want to look at is... Let's see. Should be one that's like 1 out of 3. Did I already go past it? Probably did. Where is it? Oh, you know what? It's because that one... Okay. It's only the second stage that you have to repeat. Okay, so you can see here the Royal Ruby. So the first stage doesn't need any repeats. I believe the intermediate, the second one, you will get rewards for beating it. Player experience rather, for beating it 3 and then 5 times. So you might as well just do it right in the beginning. Go back to rank up. Okay, we'll start with Savvy Sapphire, intermediate, the 5 stamina one. You got to beat that 4 more times. I would suggest just putting it on rematch and doing it. Since my skip tickets don't matter, this is a throwaway account. I'm just going to do it 4 more times. And now I've completed both of those missions. But I will go and collect that player experience later. Because I don't like being stand capped. So, if you're not familiar with the term or concept, if you're new to gacha or whatever... if your stamina is at maximum, you're not regaining stamina naturally. So you're stam capped. You're wasting all your stamina. Don't do it. It's bad. We're also getting to the point where I have to start ranking things up. And I'll show you that in a second too. You can see I only have 13 skip tickets after this, so try not to waste your skip tickets, boys and girls. I know it's tempting, but like, just let your phone sit for a minute and auto things, okay? Don't be a scrub, okay? I hate when people tell me that they have like 10 skip tickets on their account. Ugh. Be an adult. Just run it on auto, okay? Alright. So you can see here, Erdrick, for example, he will stop leveling after I hit 30 unless I get more things, but I need more of these white orbs. I can, however, rank up this gold lion, and he needs it. He will stop leveling after that, so this is going to use up some of those white orbs I needed for Erdrick. But I believe that I also unlocked something else, something they put into the game not terribly long ago that will help us. See, I can't go to the next thing. Now, he was going to stop leveling at 30. I didn't show you that. Now he has a max level of 50. And this is showing that if I awaken him one more time, it will go to rank him up, rather. He'll have a max cap of 60. He can go all the way up to rank 8, so they call it A8. His max level will be 120. For an S rank, it's 130. All of the different ranks, the different letter ranks have different max levels. But here, these are the beginner missions. So they didn't always have these, although, well, these are about a year old now. So this just gave us a bunch of stones. Those will help us. These are the second tier of rank up materials. These are the third tier, I believe. And this is the item that wouldn't let me rank up my Erdrick. Some players run short on these sometimes. There's a little bit of RNG with these, although they're really not a huge problem. But we just got 60 of those. So those will help us. So we're not done with these beginner missions, but what I'm getting is, other than just the fact that this Dark Lord Hero meeting ticket is very valuable, the other things you're going to get are very valuable. In fact, I'm about to do this one as well, and that will get me even more stuff. So let's go rank up some of my S ranks, because they really need it. So he is also max level 50 now. And let's see, depending on what screen. Now, are we still using Lionheart? I forget who I'm using. I know I'm using Hargan. Yep. Oh, and you do get a small amount of stats when you rank up, too. So even just giving the rank up gives a couple of more stats, as you can see. Those aren't max level stats, those are just the stats that you get immediately. So, nice little jump there. Let's see. I think we are still using Lionheart, so. And we got to get our gold cactus, too. Golden Globe. Golden Globe. We have a Golden Globe. Alright. And, you know what, just for the heck of it, let's get Erdrick again. Let me see. Can we go to S3? We can't go to S3. And I'll show you that. I guess this is important, so. Let me see. What kind of materials did he use there? Yeah, so we just, let me see. We did, so some of those beginner missions gave us some of these first level family rank items. In fact, we don't even have access to these. We have to beat Story Chapter 7, Episode 9 to unlock these. But the game gave us some for free. And the same thing here, except this is actually later. We have to beat Chapter 10 to do this. When I start, back in my day, boys and girls, that was a little bit harder. And in fact, the stage that you unlock at 10 has a small chance at dropping these items. When you really want to farm them, you have to actually beat Chapter 13. All of Chapter 13 to unlock the stage where it's actually good to farm these items. But, let's go back to the beginner's missions. Okay. We just got 50 of the pearl materials. And also 30 iris. That's nice. So let's go back to rank up from the party menu. I know I have that bottom part of the screen cut off. Alright, so we've got our S2 Erdrick that maxes at level 70, I believe. You can hit the little details button. Yeah, so he's max level 70 right now. S3 will take him up to 80. So, see here. Keep in mind, it shows you on the bottom, this takes gold too. So, in the later levels, sometimes you will have the materials and not enough gold. Alright, so S3 unlocked Blossoming for him, which is nothing to worry about yet. So you can see, yes, we're going to need more of the material that we just used, more of the older materials, and now it wants Iris. It needs 4 of those. Alright, so we're going to do that. And now he's at S4. This is the highest you can go without iridescent orbs. Iridescent orbs are not farmable. They are given out in very limited quantities, okay? They're literally the most valuable resource in the game. You need them to get to rank 5 and then rank 6. You don't need them for 7 and 8, but if you think big brain here, you can't get to rank 7 and 8 if you don't get to rank 5 and 6 first. So even though you only need 2 orbs to max a unit, you can't max anything without it. So there is no value to an S4 unit without an orb in it. Unless, you know, other than the fact that it's good to have it in your box, you can use it someday. But if you don't have enough orbs for all the units you have, which you won't, it's good. So just be careful who you spend your orbs on. It's usually fairly obvious, but if you're a new player, go into a Discord. My Discord is always in the description. Just post a snap of your box like, hey, who's good? You know, and you'll hopefully figure it out on your own. Generally, the newer stuff is better, okay? But yeah, I'm going to go put some orbs into my units here. So I'll be back. Oh, and for the stream, my dog wants in, so one sec. That might corny, I guess. What's up, Dale? There's no boy. Alright, you want in bed? Do you want to come hang out with Daddy? Alright. There you go. Why don't you hang out on your bed for once? I bought so many dog beds. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't like them. Yeah, bye. So now I'm gonna leave again in like 4 seconds because he's going to want on. Oh, he got on the bed all by himself. Okay, good. He always wants my help to get into bed. All right, I'll take him up to S4. Corny the good boy. That's right. Oh, I'm out of gold. Oh, so sad. I bet the special mission's gonna give me some, isn't it? Cat's chasing the laser. What an idiot. Out of sapphires. Ugh. Alright, so we're making great progress. I think I might knock her off around 9 o'clock. And then I might actually come back later tonight. So. Let's just clear that out. Chase at night stream, that's right. No. Overtime for you. X-rated Tactness. How did you guys figure out the name? Did somebody leak? Somebody leak? It's such a good name. Hey, it's Robin Hood! Or whatever they call him. That guy is fucking ripped. I think you're leaking already. Whatever. You guys don't care about what's going on. Alright, let's... so we looked at Ifrit and Shiva. Yeah, let's look at the Blossoms. Okay, I think Orgodamir is the most interesting. I could be wrong about him being OP. Okay, so I swear that the Reddit said that he had an occasional chance to charm on all of his attacks. Let's go down and look at this. Okay, so here it says rarely charms. Okay. I know that you guys can't see everything. I know, I'm sorry. I think if I shrink it, though, it'll just be impossible to read on TVs and whatnot. Oh, yeah. No, it's all... I need to see it there. So it says that what is beauty is the name. But when I look at it in here... So I already thought it was 40% at that. Here it says 10% chance. So it's very rare. So that is a lot less valuable. Although it's still good. It's still good. That's way less valuable. I think it's it'll be a little bit different than... Yeah, it might be better, but... Get on. I don't know if that's better. So anyway, I mean, these are the 3 nodes down here. So rarely charms when you attack. Or 3 or 4 of them. Devil's Suction. This is the new ability. Large typeless spell damage on one enemy recovers 100% of the damage inflicted on your HP. So that's a decent attack. Keep in mind, this guy does not have a lot of HP. He gets a little bit more. He's got 250 nodes, as well as the 225s that are for everybody, I believe. But yeah, so this is... He's got Indomitable Spirit, whatever they actually call it on him. And this is... So he's got Hideous Counterattack. This I didn't know about before. Or I forgot it. When attacked by an enemy, if the enemy is within range 2 to 4, occasionally attack with Double Suction. So anything that attacks him from range, he has a 40% chance to do large typeless spell damage that heals his HP. He's going to inflict damage and heal 40% of the time that he's attacked at range. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, I think. Because remember, this guy already has... So they gave him Indomitable Spirit. You know, he's going to revive at 1 HP. But the first time he drops below 20% or less, he heals to full. So obviously those are going to work together most of the time. And besides that, he's got a heal counter. Now let's look... Now this is... Okay, we'll put it... Shit. Let's go all the way up to Master Rank 40. Okay? Which is... Might not be there. You probably won't be there. 1189 HP after his Blossom nodes are maxed out. You could do worse, but that's not like amazing HP. So, what's this guy weak to? He's weak to Crack and Bang. Oh, that's... Okay, Bang... I mean, there's a lot of Bang out there, but it's not always popular in Arena. Well... Okay. So, I think Crack weakness is good. There's not a lot of Crack right now. And then Whoosh and Zam resistance, actually that's not great either. Unless Hargan ends up being really, really big. I don't know. He's not weak to Frizz and Zap. I think Frizz and Zap are probably the worst weaknesses right now. Oh, sorry. You can't see that, can you? Yeah. I'll leave that there for a minute for you. I don't think his weaknesses are the best, but they're far from the worst. Whoosh is good for Erdrick, but in PvP, I don't like Erdrick at all in PvP. I think Erdrick at 1 Awakening sucks in PvP. I don't think it's that there are better options. I think he sucks in PvP. At 1 Awaken, for all the fucking know-it-all whales, at 1 Awaken, I think Erdrick is shit. Depending on your strategy. I like to go for Blitz, okay? If you're blitzing, he's shit. And Sorrow, like, one-on-one, Sorrow's literally better than Erdrick. So, Sorrow is still a bigger threat in PvP than Erdrick. Especially since people are running around with more 3 and 5 heart Sorrows now. Yeah, I still have massive respect for the character Erdrick, sir. Please. But the actual unit, the lower agility kills it for free-to-play, low-to-play players. His low agility affects us more than the whales by a lot. I never even thought to look at his agility. It's really bad. Like, before he came out, I didn't know that he was going to be slow as shit. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier in the stream. If you are if you're attacking a Sorrow, and you let it attack after you've taken it down to 1 HP, or like, what is it, below 30 for his passive, if you have a 3 heart or higher Sorrow, be careful, because he will one-shot Erdrick if he's got his 3rd Awakening perk active. Because once again, especially at 1 Awaken, Erdrick has no defense at all. He's got no survivability. His HP is pretty good, I think, but it's not crazy. He's got nothing in terms of defense. Not the defense stat necessarily, but like survivability passives and whatnot. He's got nothing to keep him alive, really, so... Dragonlord, if Dragonlord was able to hit him with Hellfire Blast, or whatever it is... Oh yeah, he's gonna one-shot him, yeah. That's a really unlikely scenario, though, because the range on that is really shit. So, Erdrick would have to advance and not kill Dragonlord, but yeah, Dragonlord caster form. Now, if you're talking about DLTF, probably not a one-shot. I can't say for sure, though. Anyway. Alright, so we got a little bit further in the story, and we unlocked dailies. So, I think that was finishing up Chapter 3? I'm not paying attention. No, so just a certain... Okay, so we just finished the first part of Chapter 3, Episode 1. That's all. So now we have dailies unlocked. The further you progress in the game, in the story mode, the more dailies you'll unlock. You'll want to beat each difficulty at least once. And they're very easy, so you want to go through and beat these all first. Hopefully the next time you do your dailies, you'll have at least one higher tier unlocked. So, yeah, you never want to do the lower tiers after you beat them one time. So, anyway, they're pretty self-explanatory. There's a gold one. You're going to get gold. Experience will give you experience. You'll also get a couple of skip tickets and experience scrolls to keep for later along the way. So that's nice. Talent points are not important at all right now. Just do it for whatever it gives you a couple of little things along with it. And then a master medal one. I don't know if that's unlocked already, but always do all your dailies every day, no matter what. Yeah, and these the gems are first time clear only. That's why you want to do them at least once. So, you see there. And if you sign up for the passport, these daily rewards are doubled, which is really nice, because gold is very limited in this game. So getting more talent points and more experience is nice. The passport is 110% about getting extra gold every day, as well as a higher play speed. It's nice, not necessary. But yeah, I'm just not bothering to put the passport on this account. If you are crazy like myself and sometimes run more than one account, you can actually, as long as you have the same Google Play account on your device, you can just you can run the passport on both. You'll have to switch back and forth though. When you see the passport icon on the top of the screen, just go hit restore purchase or something like that. It's a very obvious button. You'll go back to the title screen, you'll come in, and the passport will be activated. So pretty easy. But I'm not going to bother doing that for this account because I just want you guys to know that you can do this all without a passport. I've not gotten lucky on any of my pulls yet, so anybody can do what I'm doing, and this is mindlessly easy so far, and I'm getting an amazing start. Yeah, good amount of XP there. The experience daily is one that it's not a bad idea to use a skip ticket on, because sometimes the medals can run away. So you'll get max experience if you just use your skip ticket. Oh, and this is actually you know what? Not going to do this one because this is something that ends on the 26th, I believe. Not going to do it. That's part of the thing. It's literally a vastly superior version of the experience daily that comes around very limited. But I'm not going to do it. So we're back to story now. Once again, I'm just at chapter 3. And you saw my party. Okay? So very, very easy stuff here. Okay. Let me see. I think we talked about... Oh, you know, this is another thing, another part of, so I still have, what's his name? Orgodimir pulled up here. His base perk grants 20% damage, extra damage if his HP is 100. So remember, he's got that full heal here, so that could be important. You might not get any or many shots off with him at max HP, but it's very possible. What is his agility like? His agility is meh, it's decent. I don't think he gets any agility buffs. Yeah. So let's look at Maribel. This is a hero, so we'll say like Master Rank 35. I don't think I'm even at that yet. Let's look at her Awakening. You know, nobody true for her. We'll say Awakening 1 still. So she's got 1,000 HP. Wisdom 429. I think that's just average. That's fine. Not even gonna bother with that. Yeah, so her new attack, her new Blossom attack, heavy frizz and whoosh spell damage to all enemies. So you can see, like, this isn't the craziest range, but, okay, so she still only moved 2, it looks like. But, you can see, and by the way, if you're not used to this, alright, look at her coup de grace. Okay, if you can see, tiny little X there in the middle. That means it needs to target something in the middle, okay? For Frizz Hurricane, okay, there's nothing there. So if anything lands within this cross pattern, this plus pattern, she can attack it, like Veronica's spell, if you're used to that. So now these are things that this is her character perk that she already has. When she attacks with a spell, raises her spell potency by 10% for 1 turn. I would imagine that stacks. I don't know if it matters the amount of targets she hits, but so I think it just goes away if she doesn't land a spell each turn, but if she keeps attacking, that should go up to a triple stack. And she gets spell tricks at Awakening 1, of course. Remember, this is a first year unit, so. But now down here, okay. Increases spell power and recovery power for 1 turn when you attack with a spell. Sounds exactly the same, but instead of being 10%, this is 15. Yeah. So she's going to stack 25% spell potency each time she attacks with a spell, it looks like. So, I mean, if you're talking about something where you're going 3 or 4 turns, or more, rather, on turn 4, she's attacking with a 75% spell buff. Because it's a 10% stack and a 15. I don't know if they'll have different names on here, but if they're different numbers, they're different stacks. So, she's going to stack up 25% a turn. Up to 3 times. That's kind of fucking nuts. At the start of battle, it greatly increases durability and agility for 3 turns. Let me make sure agility or durability is okay, so that's defense. So she's got 50% extra defense and 40% extra agility. So let's go back up here. Now we're just looking at Awakening 1. Her agility is 367. So 367 times 1.4 is 513 agility. That's not crazy, but that's good. So she's going to outspeed a lot of things that don't have agility gear on them. And if you put agility gear on her, she's going to outspeed most things. I mean, a double agility buff is always fucking awesome, pretty much. That's her ability. And then this is her last, like, big perk. Something monastery. So the first time she drops to 50% HP or less, she's going to use Abbey I have to click one more time. Abbey Promise is a passive perk, of course. It is damage dealt 30% up for 1 turn and then 2 turns for yourself. So, I mean, that should be just how it reads. Like, yeah, so you get it for 2 turns. All of your allies get an extra 30% 1 time. And this is everything that's within 3 tiles of her in this rhombus pattern. So, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, yeah, what you're saying, with no gear, that's baller for a pat. Yeah, and this is the kind of thing, you know what? Depending on, like, what you're doing, maybe RTA, you still want full agility gear. But if you have any there's some caster gear that comes with a little bit of agility already on it, like maybe the dagger type ones. You put 20, 30 extra agility on her with some wisdom or spell power or whatever. She's gonna do well. Like, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, because, like, I mean, the difference between 520 and, like, 550 agility is pretty big. So, that's that. And then, I thought Ruff was a little bit lackluster, but his new ability being Whoosh instead of Typeless, I like quite a bit. It makes him more specialized, but I often prefer that. So let's put this at Master Rank 35. And we'll just say Awakening 1 on him as well. So 1,000 HP, relatively low. Defense 359 is not great. Attack 508 is good for 1. I mean, if he's at Awaken 5. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, that's a really good attack for Awaken 1. Okay. So again, this is a physical unit, and he does buff his own attack. I think it's just a single, but more copies of this guy is stellar right now. Rough is like one of the biggest things you should cross your fingers for right now. This Blossom is not far away. But yeah, 465 base agility. Spoiler, if you don't remember, he buffs his agility. So his defense isn't bad, but yeah, this guy's 4 movement. So his new ability, okay, 140% to all enemies within range twice and move up to 4 squares. Occasionally lowers, this is defense, I believe. Occasionally lowers defense for 3 turns. Yeah. Which is not great, but you know what? The attack already does good damage. It's already great. Occasionally lowering defense is just icing on the cake. It's not worthless. I don't think it has a lot of worth, but it's not worthless. And I would imagine that has... Usually things like this have two chances to trigger. So, yeah. In PvE, that's a pretty strong ability. Although you're going to run out of MP quickly. Okay, so remember, this guy has a base whoosh physical potency plus 10% and crit rate plus 5%. Remember this. So he always has an extra 5% crit rate on top of whatever natural is. Agility increases crit rate, doesn't it? Or am I thinking about Pokemon? I don't remember if agility increases crit rate in this game. Somebody help me out if you can. Let me see. Awakenings here. Okay, so his first awakening, he starts with attack and agility for 3 turns. This is only a single stack, okay? So his agility is still going to get a big buff. It's not going to be crazy, though, so... so that's 15% attack. So that's another... So he'll be at, like, 585, almost. And, 20% on top of that, so... Another 90-ish? So he'll be at about 555 agility. Again, this is only Awaken 1, no equipment. So this guy is outspeeding a lot of stuff. Alright, so his Awakenings, they're going to increase his old and new ability. Oh, by the way, don't forget, this guy has a range 1. So this is just range, you know, there's no range. It's just a physical melee attack. 360% whoosh physical. If you don't remember, the OG A physical attacks are 270, okay? That's a great... And he does small fan damage of 250, so this is 280 if both hit. This is 250, but that's a small fan range, so... I mean, this guy's got a lot of... Now this, I mean, you know what? He still has a strong typeless attack, too. This is not a great attack, but it sure as hell isn't worthless. So everything else is whoosh. This attack is mostly done now. I mean, it's cheap. But okay, so let's actually go down to his Blossom. The only thing that we've looked at is his new skill so far. As you can see, this guy is already pretty damn good. The Blossom barely does anything for his attack and agility. Okay. And it really doesn't do much for his HP, but you can see he just has an unacceptable HP right now. Okay. So it goes up to about 1,000 from 828. It's still not great. Okay. This guy is Glass Cannon. But, I mean, he's finally gonna have the cannon part. Right now he's glass. They are updating his cannon. Alright, so one of these notes, raises physical crit rate by 10%. Alright, we have other units to do this, but remember, so he's got 10, he already had the extra 5, and his main attack hits twice. So he's got 2 15 plus natural, whatever that is, chances to crit. I mean, at his it's only a 140% potency strike, base, obviously. But that's still a pretty big hit when it crits, okay? This is not like when your, what's your name? This is not like when Bianca crits, okay? This is probably going to one-shot things that aren't resistant. Does resistance matter when you crit? Resistance doesn't matter when you crit, does it? This, look, this is gonna one-shot shit when it crits, I think. I might be wrong. I don't know. Oh, and he's getting an extra 20% whoosh physical, which is pretty good. That's really good. And then when a friend... Oh my god, I forget about this, dude. When a friend, including yourself... Okay, so if this could be worded incorrectly, but it looks like whenever your allies and when you attack... I know this is simple, but this is unusual. Attacks. If the enemy is within 1 to 3 range, occasionally attacks with wolf attack, which is something else. It's a special thing. It's a special skill. So this is a 40% proc rate. And this actually can't be leveled. Why is it? There's no way to level this as far as I know, but it is in here. 65% physical damage to one enemy 2 times, rarely lowers defense for 3 turns. So basically a 130 hit. It's a 100% hit rate, so it's only natural evasion. A lot of times these multi-hits are only 85% hit rate. So yeah, 130% chance, 2 10% chances to lower defense. Okay, so it says rarely, but it's actually very rarely. So, dude, this guy's gonna be sick. So here's the thing: you make sure this guy goes first turn. He fucking wrecks shit. He fucking wrecks shit. Okay, in a 3-line. Okay, now he's sitting right next to all of the enemies, and if your units are following up before they attack, or even after, like as long as there are things still next to him, 40% of your attacks against these guys are going to have a very significant follow-up. So keep in mind, this is a small there's a very good chance that these units have defense down already, so this is another physical attack. A lot of AoE obviously is spell, martial, breath. Spell and breath mostly. So it's nice that you're gonna get another small physical hit on here. So yeah, these guys are fucking nuts. I think I like Rough more than the other ones. I think Orgodemir's the flashiest, and I think in PvE, Maribel is going to be absolutely nuts. But I think as far as like RTA and PvP and GVG and stuff, holy shit. Because here's the thing, Erdrick is my whoosh unit. I've mentioned that I don't like Erdrick that much right now in PvP. Okay, in PvP, guys, please don't tell me all the amazing things Erdrick can do. Okay, in PvP at Awaken 1, Erdrick is kind of shitty. This guy though, but yeah. Anyway, Erdrick having whoosh, Erdrick has a range 2 whoosh attack. Okay, which is movement 3. People don't like it when I don't put Killing Machine high enough on tier list, with his Blossom. Because he's movement 3 and his ability is range 2. I don't like it. It's not enough. If you want to deal crack damage to one unit in Arena, if they didn't put it in the front, then your Killing Machine isn't doing what he's supposed to the first turn. He doesn't have enough range. So I don't like movement 3 with only range 2. When it's single target especially. But this guy, he's going to hit whatever the fuck he wants first turn. This guy is going to wreak devastation. I mean, that's just, it's just so much potential right there. Yeah, so this guy's going to be sick. And maybe in GVG, now it's a little more acceptable to lose a unit on offense in GVG. Okay. But, in RTA, I think this guy's going to be great. Who cares that he dies? He just fucked up the enemy team. Oh, you know what? Dude, you guys know I'm a scrub. I don't really look at that stuff. Orgodemir's resistant to confusion. Okay. And half resistant to charm is actually pretty fucking huge too. You got Orgodamir and Maribel this event, but can't blossom both. Depending on what's in your backlog, these blossoms aren't coming for 3 months. Like I said, you guys know that I predict things wrong sometimes. Sometimes I'm not always the best at the meta. I don't think I'm terrible at it, but I want to say that you'll like Orgodamir more in PvP, but I could be wrong. And again, I am always talking about the perspective of turn 1 blitz. Okay? If I don't knock everything out in turn 1, or all the major threats in turn 1, it was a failure for me. So I don't know how to turtle. I don't have good advice for that. Some of these units could be better than I think they are. But, I mean, buffing your spell power 25% a turn is pretty nice. With Maribel, that's who I'm talking about, of course. What's rough look like with this? Oh, and let's okay, also, he's not weak to frizz. He's weak to bang. Did I already look? Yeah, he's weak to bang and crack, which is acceptable. Bang weakness is bad, but you don't always see. Some people avoid bang because there's so much bang resistance. Okay, so weak to sleep is not great, but there's just not. People aren't using Murdaugh. I thought that Murdaugh would be more broken, but he's not fast enough. I still like Murdaugh, but weak to curse. If you've got to be weak to something, curse is amazing because curse is fucking worthless. Immunity to stun. Gildiga could. I know some of the top guys, they actually do like Gildiga, so is Gildiga weak to whoosh? I could see that. Oh. Resistance to blind is okay. Resistance to bind is fairly good. So, I mean, he can still be paralyzed, confused, charmed, so yeah, his resistances aren't bad, but at least he's immune to stun. So I don't know what Gildiga's weak to. Not that, like I said, Gildiga's not the most important thing, but let's just look and see if we got a win. No, okay. But, I mean, this guy's still gonna... He's actually still gonna fuck him up. So he's not... Not being resistant to rough is still gonna mean that you get fucked up by him. Oh, we can blitz Zenlon as well, yeah. There's even a chance... Okay, so he won't be able to knock Zenlon down if he goes first. But if he goes first against Zenlon, he's got that 40% chance to follow up his own attack that will go through a shield. So that's good. He also, if he goes first but doesn't hit Zenlon, but is next to him, the next attack that hits Zenlon has a 40% chance to take 2 hits from his passive. So that could be a +2. You know, if you're going with maybe a stun strategy against Zenlon, then, you know, you use your new attack. I don't remember what it's called, and it's a translation anyway. But if you end yourself next to Zenlon, then there's a good chance that the first attack that hits him, you know, there's a 40% chance that you'll just passively negate his shield afterwards. So you'll shield the first hit, and then Ruff's follow-up will take the second and third hit of the shield. That's probably not going to be like a big strategy, because it's only a 40% chance, but it is something that's there. It's there. Yeah, we're still not at a... Well, okay, I don't have Jamiris. I don't know. We're still not in a great spot. Like, the average player doesn't have Whoosh right now. Because Nocturnus is not a PvP unit. I've heard it changes... If you're using certain strats with Jamiris, it actually changes, but then you have 2 Whoosh units. Well, no. Depending on the team, you probably don't want that. Anywho, what am I going on about? Yeah, so the average player doesn't have any whoosh. So you don't have Jamirus, probably. You don't have, Nocturnus isn't usable. Erdrick, again, bad in PvP at 1 Awakening. He doesn't really have range on his whoosh attack. So, and you're probably going to want to use his bang or whatever. Fart, you're here. Can you take care of the sex bot? Anyway. Yeah, I think Rough is going to be a lot of people's go-to whoosh in PvP. I think I'm going to finish off my stamina, and then I'm going to take a break for a little while. I wonder if I have enough... No, I'm only at chapter 4. I couldn't have enough for... That's not another 3,000 gems, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I don't know. So, I got Fart and Seth in here. Anybody else? Any weigh-ins on what you guys are looking forward to the most? Those guys are really the only blossoms we have to look forward to. White King's blossom does not matter. In fact, you know, let's take a look at it. Let's see if I'm missing something. I'm actually not excited about Hellions because I don't think it's enough. Why can't I? I don't think Hellion has a good blossom. It'll be useful. Okay, I can't look at White King. Why not? Okay, we can't look at White King. Because I think his death thing only, like, reduces movement. Am I wrong? I can't... Oh, Zoma. Yeah, I guess we should look at Zoma. Alright, I want to look at Hellion first, though. 'Cause his new Blossom skill... let me just make sure that it's defense. So he lowers defense. It's a rare chance it hits 4 times. 70%... oh, no. So it's a 100% hit rate. Okay, so if you want to lower defense... Okay, depending on the stage... Here, this is why I'm upset a little bit. This is 3 hits with a 40% chance to reduce defense. And keep it only costs... Oh, sorry, I'm blocking all this. This is only 28 MP, okay? Alright, so 28 MP for 3 chances at 40%. This... Okay, so it does go down. It does... Okay, this is kind of cheap for an... This is really cheap for an A rank ability. Well, kind of. So it's 41 MP. It's 4 hits compared to 3. Okay, they're both 100% hit rate. Alright. I would rather have 3 at 40 than 4 at 20. But... I don't know. So if you're going for a longer battle, you're still going to be using mints. If it's all about reducing defense over a long fight, you still want mints. Now that's like, I remember there was a giant boss battle that relied on this. Like that's kind of what most things don't really go that long, I guess. Let's see what he's got. Awaken 5, Master Rank, Beast. Let's say, let's go up to 40. I think that's around where I am. And this guy is out in, we'll say 48. God, that's still shit HP. 850 HP. 526 defense, attack. 465 agility. What was I looking at? Oh, his MP. MP 303 is actually pretty low, so... Yeah, he's got 7 uses on the new ability. Meanwhile, the old one would have 10? Yeah, it would have 10 uses. So let's go down. Yeah, so he's HP plus 40 nodes. God, they were so afraid to let him be good. HP plus 40? Come on. Raises physical crit rate by 5%. 5? Alright, and he starts with a greatly raises attack for 3 turns. Which is good, but here's the thing. You have to... I don't know how it works. Like, a double attack boost is great. You better be putting agility equipment on this guy. And or HP equipment. Like, I don't feel... Depending on the content, I don't feel that you can afford to put attack armor on him. Attack gear, weapons. There is going to be one unit with complete breath negation for 3 turns. Just like Duel. He comes out in like 2 months. I feel like both of these units were really good, and I think that they held themselves back way too much. I know that this guy will have some uses somewhere. Maybe in like low weight arena weeks, this guy will fucking destroy. Also, yeah, so this new ability, this is only range 1. So even though he has movement 4, that's still not good range. So it's okay range. It's acceptable. In PvE, it's terrific, but this guy is still a glass cannon. And this is actually not this is not a hard-hitting attack. That's 4 times... This is only a little bit better than the standard A-rank strike. And it doesn't really have great range, and it's single target, so... I wouldn't even call... he's the glass cannon, but honestly, his cannon's really not that strong. I'm so disappointed, because if you guys remember me from the very beginning, I loved Hellion. Hellion was my favorite unit, because if you were a free-to-play scrub, man, he was your hard hitter. He was one of the hardest hitting units in the game when you only had, like, you know, 1 Awaken S4 units and shit. So, really sad. Okay. Zoma's old as hell. Okay, mine is Awaken 3, so that's what we're gonna look at it. I'm just gonna put it like that. Family rank 35, sounds about right. Wow! Okay, guys, look at the stats. This is Unblossom. Look at the HP. 867. Bam! 1170? The fuck? Alright, so not much else. 17 more wisdom, 18 agility, I believe. Alright, so he's getting 2 new abilities. One of them is Frigid Wave. Okay, that's just like the bosses use it. Okay. We know about that. I'm less excited about that, even though I think that's the broken part of his kit. I'm not sure. His new thing, Psycho Requiem. It's major spell damage to all enemies and area of effect with quite a bit of range. So this is just like Arch Kaboom. So that's typeless AoE spell damage. I don't know what kind of damage it's going to do. It's probably pretty strong. Remember, this guy has Dark Robes, 20% off for the first 3 turns. Spell Tricks. His 3rd and 5th Awakening are it gives full spell potency, 5%. And then he's still going to get a 5% potency increase on Psycho Requiem. Alright, so the 3rd and 5th Awakening are basically double dipping on his new main ability. That's actually pretty nice. along with the extra 5% wisdom. So his awakenings are actually pretty strong for a spellcaster. Most spellcasters don't get that much from 3 and 5. So yeah, he's got HP plus 100 nodes. We knew that was coming. Where is he getting all the HP, though? Does he have 3 of them or something? HP 25, HP 2. So is it just 250 HP? I thought it was more. Alright, so 133... 303. He gets 303 extra HP. No, I think I'm mathing wrong. It's like 250 something. I'm being stupid, and I'm not pulling out the calculator for that. Anyway, he gets a lot of HP. Action turn on even turns until turn 10. So this is turn 2. Restores 8% of max HP MP. Raises wisdom and spell Oh. Okay, so first turn, he's not getting this. On turn 2, he's raising his wisdom and spell potency. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. I mean, it's not like, I don't think it's actually gonna be as much as Maribel's increase. But yeah, this guy is going to get 15% more wisdom and spell potency. Well, let's look. Yeah, 15% spell potency and 15% wisdom. Now, I don't think, this isn't like attack. 15% wisdom doesn't mean another 15% damage on his spells. So, it's going to... Like, increasing wisdom does not affect spell damage as much as you would think. At least it didn't the last time I tracked it on, like, Old King Mortimer. But, I mean, hey, it's going to be an increase. And he's got that 15%. That should be a flat increase. Oh, and then his Dark Robes gets better. It's, so it changes it from 20% to 30% for 10 turns. Okay, so Dark Robes is 20% for 3 turns. Now it's going to be Pitch Dark Robes, which is 30% for 10 turns. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't think that's a mini medal in there, and I don't know if I can take that. I can probably take that troll down, but I don't care. What's his agility? His agility at Awakening 3 is 445, so that's good enough to put agility gear on this guy, so that's good. I also think that wisdom isn't going to be as important on him. Wisdom will help him, but I think he's getting a lot of his spell power from he'll get that extra wisdom and spell power on turn 2. What do you guys think? Do you think in arena, like in PvP, do you think he's using Frigid Wave turn 1? That could be it. He could be Frigid Wave turn 1. That gets rid of agilities? Or, sorry, evasion. Because you have to remember, things like evasion, that's a buff that I believe Frigid Wave is going to get rid of. Forest Dragon might counter him. Forest Dragon might be a counter to Zoma. I'm not sure. Because I know if you use Selflessness on something, then you actually don't remove the buffs, the units that are covered. It does remove Selflessness, but the initial hit of Frigid Wave does not affect the unit that was covered. Let me go see if they got Forest Dragon up in here. I barely looked at his Blossom, so I don't know. Oh, it's a lot of HP. His agility isn't even bad for something that slow. For bulky, rather. Decent defense. Good defense, honestly. Oh, and he, when he gets attacked by an enemy, 40% chance to raise defense. So that's 25%. That's good. Oh, his Blossom gives him agility, which doesn't really help him that much, but... Enables cover for 3 turns. Okay. It doesn't really do a good job of explaining it. I would... Does anybody know? Does Forest Dragon still give the 20% damage reduction? Is it the same as using the ability cover? Or is it just the act of covering with no benefits? It's hard to say. Oh, what's that new ability do? Oh, okay, so it's just a different multi-hitting breath. I would imagine it's stronger than the other one. Oh, it's range 4. Okay. And he doesn't need to use anything defensive, so... You still don't have Forest Dragon? Dude, me neither. And here's the thing. Obviously, something like this, the HP is going to be important. Like, let's take him to, like, Awakening 3. Compared to 0. 1380. He's getting 170 HP, which is pretty nice. I was going to say, his awakenings don't really do anything for him. The first awakening gives him 8% of his max HP at action start. Look, that's neat, but that's actually not important at all. It's actually not a good awakening. I mean, yeah, it can be nice, but it's not... It's... 8% HP is not enough to survive jack shit, so... Ooh. Oh my god, do we have some tact points? Nice. Alright. Guess I'll save them. Oh my god, I'm at 0 stamina. Let's see. Big intermissions. What do we got now? Oh, we got some stamina herbs. Some experience scrolls. Gold quest, alright. Oh, that's gems. Did we get another 2,400 gems? I don't think so. See if I'm about to log off myself. I'm just going to see if I can get one more multi in. Oh, not even close. Alright. We'll get more. Oh, you know what? Do I have 1,500? Oh man, 780. Not even close. We're only halfway to Erdrick Pole, so yeah, I'll be back later tonight probably. Later, guys.